wasn't just sitting down. Shawty Bae was on Shawty Bae. She was like, yeah, I'm not even the type to take anybody's boyfriend. I got up after 3 days of being silent, after 3 days of holding all of it in. I got up and I simply asked,
why did you drop?
That's when everything went left. And when she ran up, I'm gonna jump right into the story time on when everything in the relationship started to shift. Somebody once told me the truth will always come to light. Anyways, back to story time. What's up, YouTube? It is your girl, Bam Baby Leah, and I am back with another video. I will be giving y'all a story time on what happened between me and... Everybody's been waiting for my side of the story, and I personally feel like I owe y'all a little bit of an explanation. I feel like a lot of people got to get their side out and got to say how they felt. Even back then, I knew we were done, but now that I really want to close this chapter and move on, I feel like a story time is what's going to be best. As I get older, I am trying to get more mature, y'all. I am trying to find myself. I don't want to be portrayed as this angry girl who was just angry at every female and just, just a certain way. I don't want to portray myself like that. In a certain relationship that I was in, it gave that. The partner that I had in a relationship didn't really care how I looked. I let myself down too because I really tried for this person, y'all. The only reason I'm really giving this to y'all because I will be deleting all the content. I will be deleting every single trace that's on my end. I don't want to ever look back, really. During the story time, I figured I should just give my makeup tutorial as I tell the story time because number one, I want to do my makeup. Number two, honestly, I'll change my mind. I'm not doing my makeup. Okay, I'm doing my makeup. I'm gonna just be giving my makeup tutorial as I'm telling the story time just to keep y'all occupied, boo. These bangs might get in the way, but I cannot move them out of my face because it's getting...
I just want you to leave. You are not who I need. Now I know love's pretend. Never doing this again. We were better off as friends.
I'm gonna jump right into the story time on when everything in the relationship started to shift and where it all started, basically. It literally all started when we went to the Impact House. Yes, the last season of Impact House broke us.
I'm like just grateful I got to see people.
So we pulled up to the last season of the Impact House. At the time, I don't think it was the last season, if it was confirmed that it was the last season, but I know for a fact that was gonna be my last season. Before we get there, right, I was not even sure if I was even gonna go to the last season. My mom was tripping about me spending the night, and I don't really like going somewhere and then having to leave while everybody else is spending the night because I feel like I'm missing out on stuff. I feel like I'm not really getting a full experience and everybody else is. And it got to the point where I was just like, Sean, I don't think I'm going. My mom is tripping. He was like, oh, well, I want you to stay tonight, this and that. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try to stay tonight. Oh, let me not say no names. We're gonna call who I was in a relationship, we're gonna call that person, Snaky Snake. So I ended up talking to her and talk her into letting me spend a night. When I already got the answer, Snaky was already at the wake, okay? He was at the B&B with the rest of them. And the B&B is downtown, I'm in Mansfield. Mansfield is pretty far from downtown. I was just like, yeah, can you come get me? Because I really am not trying to get an Uber all the way out there. So it was like, all right, I'll come get you. Before I left the house, me and my mom had got into it and she was just like, yeah, you need to, get out. I don't really want you in here because we argued, like, you shouldn't be here. So I was like, and I told him that. Like, he heard it on the phone, he heard the argument, and it was serious. It was a serious argument. I really never have arguments with my mom, but this one was a bad argument because I don't know, I think I was overwhelmed at the time. Like, emotionally, I was very overwhelmed. He knew there was a lot going on, so when I got in the car with him, I wasn't really myself. I wasn't like bubbly, happy, really like laughing a lot. I wasn't really like that because of what had just happened. And I thought he knew that. So when I got in a car and I was just like on some like chilling, he's mad at me because I'm not really vibing how I usually do, but I'm not really vibing only because what me and my mom just got into. It's not because of, you or anything, but I thought he knew that, all right? And I told him that. So we pull up to the B&B after like a long silent car ride. We pull up to the B&B. I get out the car. I see the cameraman. I'm like, yeah, who all up in there? Like, y'all want to give me the rundown on who I'm finna see before I come in here? Like, is it any new faces? Is it, like what's tea? Because I know that they had told us beforehand there was going to be new people in the Impact House. So I was like, at the time, I'm like, babe, do you know anybody? Like, Saya, do you know anybody that's in here? When I asked Snakey, did he know anybody in there? He said no, but he looking at Saya. But at the same time, he say no, Saya say yes. So I'm like, do you know anybody in there? Because, like, Saya saying you know them, but you saying you don't know them. The first person that I see was, like, normal people. I think it was Kira. And then I started seeing new faces. So I was like, hey, y'all. I'm like, introducing myself, being respectful. I'm like, hey, everybody. My name is Malia. Hi, I'm here. And then everybody, they saying hey back. They being cool. But as I'm scanning the room, I see Kai. Me and Kai had a thing not too long ago when Jay Shai got caught cheating on me with Samaya. Me and Kai, we used to be friends. Like, we used to talk. We used to do Bible study. We used to, like, be cool. So, but then I linked with Kai before and we kissed. And he posted me, like, on some weird shady stuff. So, like, clout chasing stuff. So, I really didn't really mess with him after that, after he, like, posted me on some weird stuff. So, when I seen him, I'm like, why y'all doing this? Like, I know I got Snakey. Now y'all got Castanet. Like, Lord Jesus.
It's always me getting messed with. Y'all never do this to nobody else.
So I was just being funny. I walked out the room like, being funny, not really being for real. So that's when I met this girl. We gonna call her Charger. I'm like, hey girl, what's your name? She's like, hey, my name's Charger. What's your name? I'm like, hey, my name is Malia. That's when she was like, you're pretty. And I was like, oh, you're pretty too, girl. I'm thinking we cool, okay? Yeah. The whole first date, everything was cool. Like, everybody bonding, everybody getting along. Charger twerking on me. I'm like, yeah, get it, girl, get it. Snakey in the back with the homeboys chilling. We got new faces. I'm looking good. They looking good. Everybody looking good. Like, I'm thinking it's gonna be a good season. No, y'all should know it's never gonna be a good season. Y'all, it's finna start getting crazy, okay? So, as time start going on, everybody's chilling. It comes to the end of the night. We all go to sleep. Everybody go to sleep in their room. Kai ended up going home. I don't know if I made the boy feel uncomfortable because I wasn't really, like, talking or around him, but I did not feel comfortable personally. So, that's why I wasn't really talking to him. But yeah, he did end up going home the first day. So, the problem was already solved. The problem that I thought was the problem, it really wasn't. Okay, so they got this date planned. They like, yeah, we're gonna go to the mall. We're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. My mama's still tripping. Cause y'all know we just got into it. She like, yeah, now that the night is over and you done got to sleep it, come home. So I'm like, okay, well, Jay Sean, I gotta come home. I might be back later, but I just won't be able to come to the mall with y'all. Simple. I trust you. You can chill with them and did I say his name? I met Snakey. He was like, do you want me to take you home? Are you cool if I go with them? Being me, I'm not the type to make somebody do something that they don't want to do. Like, if you want to do it, you're going to do it. If you don't, I'm not going to even ask. I'm not going to force. It kind of sounded like Snakey wanted to go with them. If you want to go with them, you can go. So I get the Uber. It's like $40. I'm still not tripping. I'm like, even though my mama tripping, I'm not gonna make you deal with what I'm dealing with just because we together. Like, no, you can go do what you do and I'm gonna handle this. He ended up leaving. Everybody ended up leaving, going to the mall. About like 10 minutes later, my Uber pull up. I leave. So when I get home, I'm like, yeah, I just made it home. I'm not really getting responses. Now that I'm at home, I notice the texts are not coming through no more. You're not checking on me, like calling, hey, are you good? Hey, we did this. Hey, we doing this right now. Yeah, hey, what time you gonna be back? Like, nothing. It just went blank. When I came home, it went blank. Like, I'm texting, no response. I'm calling, no response. snaky being snaky.
You know what that snake ass nigga doing, like.
I'm not thinking like, oh, he must be doing this, oh, he must be doing that. No, I was just simply like, why is he not answering? So I get to call him, like, it's 5 in the afternoon. I left at 12. I'm getting irritated. Now I'm calling back to back. No answer. This boy sends me a picture of him. Imagine you calling somebody, they not answering, it's going to voicemail, but then they gonna text you a picture. Boy, if you don't answer this phone, stop on me. Why are you sending me a picture? Like, why are you not answering the phone? He still didn't pick up. So anything but answering the phone is automatically a red flag. My mama said I could be on the way. I've been waiting. I'm thinking you're gonna come get me, but you're not coming to come get me. You're not even answering the phone for me. Now it's looking like I have no other choice but to get the Uber.
Cause I'm not gonna sit at home.
I didn't tell him that I was getting an Uber. As I'm in the Uber, now he texts him. He like, yeah, you want me to come get you? I'm like, no, I'm in the Uber now. I'm in the Uber already. I don't think it takes back, to be honest. So, and then I get there, and when I pull up, I see a car, okay? To be exact, it's Armani car, and I hear like music coming from the car. So I didn't really look and see who was in the car. I walked right on past the car, to be exact. And I went in the house, put my bags down, and then that's when I went in the bathroom with the rest of the girls. So I go up in there, I'm like, yeah, where is Snaky? Like, what's going on? What y'all been doing? They're like, oh, we went to the mall, but now they outside rapping. Y'all wanna go out there? I'm like, yeah, we can go out there. Like, when we went outside, we seen Braylon pulling up to the house. So instead of going to go look in the car, I walked over to Braylon. The house is like right here, right? The car is like right here. Braylon is like right here. So to go to Braylon, you gotta be in front of the car. So I walk over to Braylon, right? And I'm like, hey girl, hey, I missed you. But then we looking like facing the car, and then in the front passenger seat, we see Charger. In the passenger seat, we see Armani. In the back seat, we see Snaky Snake. Me and Braylon look at each other like, are you seeing what I'm seeing? But we kept it P. Like, we was like, like, we were just like, ooh, okay, we both peeped, okay. And then we left it at that, right? So I get to walking to the car, and all I hear is Charger rapping. And then I hear Snaky hyping up the rap and also rapping. And then I see a blunt. Oh, fuck no, bitch. What is going on? This is when I knew it was something going on, guys. Y'all will not believe what the fuck you did to me. This is an evil world, boy. Real evil world. I go in the house. I didn't go to the car. I didn't open the door. I didn't do nothing. Snaky come running in the room. Snaky came running in the room and was like, yeah, oh, and also, Charger came running in the room too. And then they like, yeah, we finna go to the studio. We finna go to the studio. We finna do a song. You wanna come? What? I told Jay Sean, I was like, no. My friend Kimberly, who came with me, she came to me and she was like, yeah, I seen Charger and in the front seat, to be exact, the passenger seat, you know, of Snaky car. Mind you, I've never experienced it like this a day in my life. So I didn't really believe it, y'all. Like, I went outside to see for myself because I didn't even know what to think. Like, I'm like, what? So I'm like, nah, I have to go see it. I go outside because, y'all, it ain't even been 5 minutes that I even said I didn't want to come. She was most definitely in the passenger seat, way in the middle of the street. I go outside, up in the passenger seat, and I see her, but she wasn't like sitting down. She was like, she wasn't just sitting down. Shawty Bae was on Shawty Bae. So I'm like, oh yeah, this is what this nigga was doing. This is what this nigga was doing. He wasn't answering. When crazy stuff happened to me, I feel like to a certain extent, I feel like I know how to handle it real good until like it take over me. I gotta. So when it happened, I was like, you know what? Chill, Malia, chill. I closed the door. I'm like, bet. right? So the little boy, as soon as I closed the door, the little boy drove off. Like I'm talking about like close. I said, like I'm still standing right where I was standing when I closed the door. You could have ran me over. I couldn't do nothing but go back in the house. Even if I wanted to go to the studio now, I couldn't go because number one, at the time, I'm like, I'm not gonna just go hop in a car with another boy. My best bet is to stay home or stay at the B&B. So I stayed at the B&B. My girl Braylon stayed with me. Cambry stayed with me. But everybody else was gone. So we just there for like 2 hours, almost 3 hours, talking about everything, like just talking. I ended up crying a few. Okay, let me just be real. I cried the whole time. Yeah, I cried the whole time they were gone because... And like me crying for 3 hours straight, I feel like that's part of the reason I'm not really emotional right now, because when it was all going on, I was already knowing. Like, I was already knowing, so I feel like I got all my tears out of the way. So I was crying the whole time. Braylon was comforting me. Cambry was comforting me, and we were just talking about everything. They were just telling me, like, don't worry, like, yeah, like, when he show you the true colors, you need to just pay attention to it and, like, take it for what it is the first time instead of giving people multiple opportunities and multiple chances to show you who they are. When they show you the first time, believe them. So, yeah, we were just talking and venting. I was venting. And then they arrived back at the house after hours. At this point, when they got there, I was done crying. Like, I was just wore out. Like, I literally was just wore out. I was done crying. I had nothing else to cry for. It was nothing to say to nobody. It was just, I was done. Like, so when he got here, like when he got back, I don't recall him coming in here and trying to talk to me. I don't recall that. So, yeah, as the night went on, things just got weirder. Like, after they came back from the studio, I think the girl, Charger, pulled me to the side and was like, I don't want you to think anything weird because they keep trying to ship me and the boy. The boy. I don't want you to think I want him, like, because I don't, and I'm a girl's girl, and, like, I don't want you to think I'm weird, and I'm new to the house, and I just don't, shit like that. So I'm like, okay, girl, me being who I am, I was like, okay, like, I'm not mad at you, like, the boy is going, he's going. So I'm not mad at you. Like, she was like, yeah, I'm not even the type to take anybody's boyfriend. Okay. So I was like, okay, girl, yeah, you good. Like, we cool. I don't really got no issue with you. It's really just with him because you don't owe me no loyalty. Like, we just met. Like, I know we cool and all, but we really just met. I don't really expect anything from you, but for you not to, like, give him the energy like he looking for, like, just do like a little weird shit. Like, that's what I expect. I expect you to be a girl because you come into me as if you're a girl's girl. So now I expect you to, hold it down. At least a little bit, or at least say no, or at least back up, or just anything. Right? So after she pulled me to the side and said that and was like, yeah, this and that, they doing this and they trying to ship us and they trying to make us be in the same room with each other and this and that, I'm like, girl, you good. Like, thank you for even letting me know that it wasn't nothing like that. Right? Cool. So now this is where the part where I gotta start remembering shit, because now I done forgot. Because I don't want to leave out no weird parts. So after all of that, right, the next day come. Let's just skip to the next day because I don't really remember too much. Oh, I think that night I ended up trying to talk to Jay Sean, or like just coming talking to him, and then he just was not talking to me. Like, he was like, move. And like, if I come in the room, he would walk out the room. If I'm like, what's wrong? He would be like, move. Like, move. And I would just be like, okay, like, I'm only gonna try to talk to you so many times before I'll be like, okay, like you don't want to be bothered, I'm not gonna bother you. So the next day come around, I end up going to sleep in a room by myself. Jay Sean ended up going to sleep somewhere in the house, I don't know where. I wake up the next day. I'm like, bro, where's Jay Sean? Where is Snakey? I'm like, where is Snakey? Like, why is he not in the room with me? Like, he did not come lay with me or go to sleep. And like, he usually don't do this. Like, even if we do argue, Snakey was always the type to come be around me, even if he's mad. So I didn't understand why he was so mad because I did not do anything. Like, I was so, y'all. I went downstairs. I woke up at 9 or 8 in the morning, went while everybody else sleep. Went downstairs, went on a scavenger hunt. Like, I'm talking about opened every room, looked in everybody's room to look for this boy. I go downstairs and I go in this one room and I find him. I try to sit next to him and this boy was like, get out. He was like, get out of our room. Like, why are you in here? And I was like, okay. So, bitch, I got out. But I went and laid down, but then I ended up getting back up and going down there again. And I was like, what's wrong with you? Like, if anything, I should be mad. And he was just like he walked out the room. So I was like, okay, that was my last time ever trying to talk to Snakey, okay? So I was like, okay, this is not going nowhere. I'm tired of being the one that's chasing and I'm the one that's getting done wrong. I'm tired of trying to talk about it when I shouldn't be talking to you at all. Like, I'm tired of giving you the benefit of the doubt and you sitting here playing me like I did something to you. So I was like, bet, you know how much I'll leave it where it's at. If you don't want to talk to me for God knows what reason, I don't care. Do what you do. If you want to talk to her and not me, okay, cool. It was nothing I can do about it at that point because I can only try so hard and I'm not finna embarrass myself. So I stopped talking to him. After that was early in the morning. The whole day we didn't talk. We ended up going to like altitude. Then that's when, before we went to altitude, right? It would be little weird stuff like Snakey and Charger would be going like outside to go smoke. I remember my friend coming to me and telling me that Snakey was outside with Charger screaming that he's single. I'm like, what? Like, when did you become single? Why didn't you tell me so I know we're both single? So when she told me that, I go downstairs and I'm like confused because it's like when I come around, nobody's saying nothing. Like, I don't hear the I'm single. I don't hear Charger saying little slick stuff or doing little slick stuff. I don't see or hear none of this when I come around. But as soon as I go upstairs, as soon as I go home, as soon as I leave, then all this weird energy come around. All this weird and I'm just not understanding where it's coming from. So I go downstairs and I'm like, yeah, what was that? Cause like knowing me, I already know I'm look out. I don't try to be, but you know, sometimes it comes out. So I was just like, what was said? And then Charger's sitting there like, what? Why are you so happy? Whatever. I'm a hater. I don't care. So, and I see Snakey, like, she's sitting down, Snakey standing in front of her. Oh, and then my friend was like, the reason why he said he's single is because he tried to sit next to Charger. And then my friend was like, no, don't sit next to her. Let's not even do that. We're not even gonna do that. Just sit over there. I'll sit next to her. And yeah. He was like, what? You trying to tell me what to do? I'm single. He gonna look at Charger. I'm single, Charger. I'm single. Don't worry about her. I'm single. Okay, cool. So that's why I went outside and was like, what was said? And that's why I'm like, girl, why are you sitting here smiling? You know what this nigga said. So what do you mean? What am I talking about? You know what I'm talking about. I said what was said. So yeah, let me stop being ghetto. So yeah, I was just like, what was said? And then nobody said anything for real. So I was like, okay, close the door. Went about my business. And then, of course, the slick comments, they came. Now I guess people feel like every time he come outside, I'm coming outside. No, anytime somebody come and tell me, oh, this boy's outside kissing toes, of course I'm gonna come out there to look. Like, I wanna see, like, what the fuck? Like, so yeah, like, they try to make it, like, I feel like when I left the house, they try to make it seem like I was jealous, but in real life, anybody would have done what I did. Like, let's just be honest. So yeah, so that's after that. Then I go upstairs and my mom calls me. She like, what's going on? Because the night before I was on the phone with my mom crying, telling her how every time it's always something, right? Oh, mind you, the girl said she didn't know Snaky from a can of paint, but I ended up finding out they followed each other. He was all up in her likes. She followed him, liked his post. They knew each other. Before all of this, I asked, what's her name? I asked Charger where she's from. Charger told me she's from Atlanta. A couple months prior to this show, to the new season being started, Saya and Snaky went to Atlanta. Now, mind you, I didn't have a problem with this. I didn't really care. I was a little curious on why he was going because from what I know, Saya was in Atlanta and hit up Jay Sean to come to Atlanta. And then Jay Sean came. But it wasn't for no, like, he didn't make content out there. Like, he wasn't on social media at all while he was out there. He told me he was going out there for content. But when you come back, I don't see no content being dropped. So, what was you out there for? So, yeah, he went to Atlanta. And then one night, he ended up ghosting me. And then, like, ghosting me and then calling me at 7 a.m. He was like, hello, I was calling him, blowing up his phone and then texting him. And then his location was off. And, like, I think he was somewhere he wasn't, where he, like, you know, he was somewhere else. So I ended up calling him that morning, like, when he called me, and I was like, mind you, I've never asked this question. I've never asked this question a day in my life. But something was telling me to ask this question. I said, Snaky. Where did you go to sleep at last night? Like, and I know that's a weird question, right? I said, where did you go to sleep last night? He like, hello, I just woke up. Nigga, I'm looking at your location and it says you're on the freeway. How did you just wake up? Oh yeah, I just woke up like 10 minutes ago. Now I'm finna go do this and that. Huh? It's 7 a.m. You lied and just said you just woke up, but now when I caught you in a lie, now it's you been up. You can't answer where you went to sleep at last night, because every time I asked, he was stuttering, trembling, saying he was there, then saying he was here, saying he did this, then he was gonna do this and this and this. Like, just not really answering the question. So I'm like, all right. So you was definitely somewhere you weren't supposed to be, and you ain't finna tell me, so bet. So I played it cool, I'm like, all right, bet. So I'm not really going off on him. At this point, I'm letting him sit here and lie. It's like the lies was so obvious. Me and my homegirls was laughing. Like, we like, is this the best thing you can come up with? Like, yeah. So I'm like, okay, yeah. What he told me was that he was at B&B and then he took to blank house and then he stayed there and did this and then went back to the B&B late at night. It just didn't add up, okay? It just didn't add up. Because when I looked at your location, you was in the same spot all night. And it wasn't your B&B, so where the hell was you at? When he told me that he, like, took so-and-so to so-and-so house, then I like, just believed the lie. I was like, all right, well, you know, that don't sound too, like, and I ended up texting Shawty. I ended up texting the girl that they said, you know, I ended up texting her. I was like, yeah, did this, did you see this? She like, nah, and yeah, that did happen, but no, I didn't see this, and no, that didn't happen. I'm like, okay, and that's why I believed it, was because Shawty. Not because of him, but because I had got confirmation from Shawty, and me and Shawty follow each other, and we cool, so I'm thinking, okay, you cool, you gonna keep it a buck. You know, we girls, we keep it a buck. I could be wrong, still to this day, I don't know. Charger was from Atlanta. That's what happened in Atlanta. Brody went missing and called me at 7 a.m. When he got back, I went through Brody's phone and I seen him and Saya texting, and Saya was like, yeah, just tell her that you took me to so-and-so house. He like, all right, bet, I'm gonna tell her that. I scroll up. The messages before that. Snaky was like at 11 p.m. when he went ghost. He went ghost at 11 p.m. And at 11 p.m., go text Saya and say, I'm finna go pick her up. 7 in the... Oh, hold on. Saya gonna text back. Something. I'm not trying to third wheel. Third wheel who? What? When? How? Okay. Snaky. Nah, you good. Hello, some shit. The next morning, 7 in the morning, Snaky. Yeah, I'm finna drop her off right now. Mind you, he called me at 7 in the morning. So you telling me you dropped a female off at 7 in the morning? First of all, number one, where was you at with her? To be like, with this for night? Like, cause 7 in the morning is crazy. So you dropped her off, then came to call me to lie in my face. After I went through that phone, he didn't know I went through that phone. Cause I hacked that bitch. Like, he thought I didn't even know the password. No, I hacked it, yeah. So I gave him his phone back. I was cool. I was like, here you go. He was like, yeah, babe. I'm looking at him like, So, where the fuck was you at in Atlanta? Yeah, drop the ball. I was gonna keep it to myself. I couldn't even hold it. I was like, so what was you doing in Atlanta? He was like, what you talking about? I said, yeah, I went through your phone. I pulled out my phone. I said, what is this? Snaky. He like, and I'm gonna see if I still got the receipts. If I have any receipts, y'all, I am going to be putting this on the screen, I swear. Okay? But yeah, so I'm like, so you lied to me. And you got your life from another nigga? So you let another nigga lie to your girl? Oh, boy. Broski, that's wrong, broski. So I'm like, okay. I don't know what he even said. I think he eventually was like, why are you going through my phone? Like, on some shit. I was like, all right, nigga, bet. So I never really had evidence because I didn't know who the girl was. Like, I didn't know, like I didn't have evidence. So it was super hard. Even though I got like texts, I didn't know who they was talking about in the text. I don't know. Cause then broski, Snaky was like, oh, the girl I was dropping up with, what's her name? Was the girl the girl I'm cool with. So I'm like, what? Like, it don't make sense, but I think I was dumb, y'all. But yeah, no, I think I gave somebody too many opportunities to play in my face. We were still together. So now back to their back house. They followed each other. They was mutuals, but they swore they didn't know each other. Mind you, Shawty is in Atlanta, okay? My mom, she like, yeah, you good? Cause I was on the phone with her the night before crying about it and everything. I'm like, yeah, Snaky still downstairs being weird with a Charger. Charger's entertaining it at this point. Like, Charger's definitely I come out of the bathroom and I see Charger standing at the door, like listening to like what me and my mom and Cambry is in there talking about. Yeah, we ain't talking about nothing. And then I go back in there and then she was like, she's talking to Cambry. She like, I don't like how y'all making it seem like me and Snaky got something going on. I don't know this boy from a can of paint. I don't want him. I don't like how y'all making it seem like I'm trying to mess with him. Like, when she was going off, I couldn't even really respond to her because when you yelling at me and doing all of this and trying to talk smart and doing all of this, I'm not finna reply to you because I already told you I had no problem with you. So why are you coming to me trying to have a problem with me? So I let Cambry talk because I wasn't finna, like my friend, she was like, no, we're not talking about you. We're talking about him. We have no issue with you. She like, yeah, I'm just making sure this and that. I'm like, I'm just looking. I'm just in the back like, because I already let you know what it was. So I'm not finna let you know more than once. That's when tension started to rise with me and Charger because now you popping it at me, but I'm not popping it at you. I'm not mad at you, even though you clearly is entertaining this boy. Now she feel like we got a problem with her, so she mad at us. So I just let her be mad. So that's when everybody was like, they want to go to altitude, right? She drove in his car, in the passenger seat more than one time already. I'm not finna go hop in Snaky passenger seat when Shawty Bay already been riding in the passenger seat like damn near the whole 3 days. Like, I'm not doing it. And I've been having to get Ubers. I was like, Lizzie, I'm gonna ride with you because me and Lizzie, we cool. Mind you, Saya, Snaky, and Lizzie are the only 3 people with cars. I'm not getting Uber. I'm not riding with Saya. And I'm not riding with Snaky. So, Lizzie, we the only 2 that's cool, and you my best bet, and I wanna go. So, I rode with him. She's been riding with Snaky. But they used me riding with Lizzie as an excuse. Charger gonna get in Snaky car in the passenger seat like always. I didn't really care because it's been going on. It's not phasing me no more. It's been going on. You've been letting Charger drive in the passenger seat and not me. So I don't even care no more. Like, I'm gonna find my own ride there and it's gonna be that. You ignore me anyway, it's gonna be that, you know? So we get to altitude and that's when everybody jumping around. We all playing, you know, chilling. Then fast forward, it's time to go. No, me and Snaky did not talk the whole time altitude. Like, mind you, we haven't talked since he went. Like, the last time we talked was before I left and before they went to the mall. That was the last time we talked. But when I came back, everything was like weird. Like that was the last time we talked. So we didn't talk altitude. Mind you, I don't know where this energy with Snaky is coming from. Like, with me, I know I was mad personally because, number 1, you letting a girl drive your car. Ride passenger. Number 3, you making raps with girls. Yeah, when I went to the studio, they made a rap. I think a clip ended up coming out where he was behind her and she was like, you know, they popping it together as if they, and I'm not there. Like, y'all can pop it, but have me there. Like, I'm not there. Make it even worse, make it even sneakier in my eyes. Mind you, this is embarrassing because everybody else in the house sees this. Like, everybody else in the house sees me getting ignored and sees him talking to her, and you know, it's embarrassing. I end up getting back in the car with Lizzie because that's who I wrote here with. I'm not gonna ride back with you. You didn't even talk to me while we was here. Why would I ride back with you? No, why would I ride back with you? So I get in a car with Lizzie, the same ride I rode in. They behind Lizzie's car talking. Like, can we leave? Like, get from behind his car so we can back up. We do not want to see y'all talking. Like, I really told Lizzie to run him over, but he didn't want to. Want me to wait till they move? I'm like, okay. So they finally move. Snaky get in the front seat. Charger get in the passenger seat. We end up driving off, but in the rearview mirror, all I see is the car stop. And Snaky and Charger switch seats. So now Charger's driving the Charger and Snaky sitting in his passenger seat of his own rental. Okay, of his own rental, he's sitting in the passenger seat. And she driving a rental. Soon as I see that, I'm like, oh, no. Oh, hell no. Everybody got me messed up. I'm finna come and shoot the place up. So, mind y'all, Unique is in the back seat, Camry's in the back seat, and Lizzie's in the front seat. The whole ride there, I'm like, y'all, what should I do when I get here? Should I slap somebody? Should I slap both of them? Should I play it cool? Should I go home? Like, what should I do? I'm like, if y'all was me, would y'all slap them? Unique. Yes, girl, I can never. But then after the whole situation happened, yes, girl, Malia's this and that. Like, girl, please. And I never even paid attention to her, girl. Get away from me, okay? Shut up. Everybody, shut up. Everybody was in that car like, yeah, Malia, this crazy, this and this. But soon as it went down and I went home, they wanted to flip on me. So, yeah. So I'm like, yeah, y'all, when I get here, what should I do? Should I play it cool? Should I slap both of them? But I finally made up my mind. I was just gonna be cool. I wasn't even gonna do all that. So we get home first, right? And I think I genuinely got triggered, y'all. Like, I think I was being antagonized. I don't know if that's the right word, but I felt like that was antagonizing me. Like, so let me tell y'all how I think that. I pulled up to the house and then I get out of the car, me, Lizzie, and Camry, and Unique. And it was also Saya there, I think. I don't remember. But I know I get out of the car. We all got out of the car. Then Snaky, Charger, Kaylee, Kira, and somebody else, I don't know if it was somebody else in the backseat. They all pull up All I hear is, you better stop dissing them. Why is y'all got young boy blasting? And why is y'all jumping up and down in the car like it's a party? Why are y'all so hyped that this girl done drove this Charger? I was being antagonized. Mind you, that we pull up normal. They pull up, car bouncing. I'm talking about it was bouncing up and down. I see Kaylee, big head ass, in the backseat like, I see Snaky, glass. I'm looking around like, is they trying to be funny? Okay, bet. This is when I started being mad. Because not even just mad, but just feel some type of way because now y'all definitely playing in my face. Y'all, like, it ain't no doubt about it, y'all playing in my face. And we all seen it. Like, I knew I wasn't tripping. Because they was looking at me like, oh, bitch, what you finna do? I'm looking at them like, oh, bitch, no. I got up after 3 days of being silent, after 3 days of holding all of it in, I got up and I simply asked, why did you drive his car? That's when everything went left. She was like,
He let me drive the car. Ask him why he let me drive the car.
You need to be asking him. Why you asking me? Like, that's my homeboy. I'm cool with him.
I'm like, okay, but why did you drive the car though?
Because I can.
All right, do you want to, what? All right, like, what you want to do? She like,
What do you want to do? Like, what do you want to do? Like, what is the point?
basically like, asking me why I'm asking her. So now I was asking because I want to know, but now I'm asking because I want to fight.
She's like, okay, well, what are you getting at? What are you getting at?
So I'm like, okay, well, do you want to fight? Because you keep asking me, what am I getting at? As if you want something more to happen than me just questioning you. So, before we even, but she kept saying, what are you getting at? And then she was like, I was like, who asked to drive the car? She was like,
Ask him who asked to drive the car.
so I looked at Snaky, and I was like, who asked to drive the car? He was like,
I didn't tell nobody to drive nothing.
so that just confirmed that you asked this little boy to drive his car. Okay, so I look back at her. So he just said he didn't ask you to drive the car, so what's going on? What are you getting at? Okay, well, do you want to fight? She was like, do you want to fight? And I was like, do you want to fight? She's like, come on. So I was like, okay, I set my phone down. And immediately after I set my phone down, she ran up. And when she ran up, I just started swinging. I don't even know. I just started swinging. Then that's when I seen freaking Snaky get in the middle of us. And he like holding Charger. He's holding Charger. So I'm punching him and I'm punching Charger. I don't even care. Snaky, you can get this too. Okay? So I'm punching both of them. So now at this point, Charger and Snaky fell on top of me. And I was like, in my head, I'm like, yeah, I'm not losing. I refuse to lose. So I used, what's the name? I used Charger hair and I like pulled myself up and I just started going in. Cause at that point, I think my wig was off, y'all. It was crazy. My wig was off. I'm hitting, okay? I was just, hitting her. Snaky protecting her from these power hits. She ended up like on the ground like this. I had her hair. Snaky was like in the middle. And I was like, so that's how the fight ended. I got up. Oh, by the way, I forgot that in there. I think my friend Cambry jumped in. I'm not too sure. But that's what they say. Allegedly. So yeah, after all of that, then I'm like, okay, I get up after punching her in the face. I'm the one who went into the fight because I got up. Like I stopped in her. So I let go and I just walked out of the room without my wig. I didn't even care. I just walked out. And I go into the master bedroom and my friend come in there and we lock the door and I'm taking my hair down because I had a wig on. And I come back out of the room. I'm like, where's my wig? That's when Lizzie and them get to saying, oh, she threw your wig in the trash. Or in the toilet. I'm like, oh, well, we got a lot of those anyway. So I go back in the room, finish taking out my hair. That's when I start hearing knocking. What's her name? Charger, like, nah, run my face, y'all jump me, tell her to come out here, tell her to fight me again, this and that. I'm like, what? I'm not fighting you again. I fought you for one reason and one time only, okay? So she like, no, I want to fight your friend because she jumped me, this and that. I'm like, no, she not fighting because she don't even know how to fight. She only jumped you because, mind you, you're 20 years old and I'm only 17. Forgot that in there. She's 20 and I'm 17. That's crazy. So, yeah, y'all. After all of that, my friend ended up leaving the room to go get her phone, and Charger snuck the girl in. I was like, oh no, I ran up in there and I broke it up. I would have, but, you know, I was like, no, just break it up. Just stop. Like, stop. Okay? So we ended up leaving. Snaky was trying to talk to me after the altercation, saying like, oh, if you knew what I knew about you, you would, this and that. Like, basically still saying that I'm wrong. At this point, I had checked out of the relationship. I fought this girl because bro, I don't even, okay. I was mentally checked out all the way, y'all. This boy was talking to me and I'm just looking in the mirror, no wig on, hair. I'm looking in the mirror like, I'm looking at him like, not saying nothing. He like, oh, so you don't want to talk? So you don't want to talk? Didn't say nothing. So we end up leaving. I go home. Snaky stayed. He didn't like hit me up or like check on me. I think the chef ended up hitting me up actually and was like, are you good? Come to find out, I know Chef Mama. That's crazy. But yeah, y'all. So after all of that, that's really where the relationship ended, because even though he tried to talk to me after all of that, I never picked up the phone because personally, I just felt like it was like ultimate disrespect, and you let me fight somebody and you didn't help me, you protected her, and you just put me in a bad position, period. As your girlfriend, you were not supposed to put me in that position at all, but you did. So I wouldn't answer the phone. Like after all of that, I just wouldn't answer. So I eventually checked out officially. He would hit me up, but I wouldn't answer because it was just like I seen him for who he really was at that point. Like it was no more excuses. And yeah, we broke up. I stopped talking to him, and he could do nothing more but accept it. And he ended up getting my tattoo removed. I'm gonna go get mine removed probably tomorrow. And that's where the chapter ends. I sat home and I thought about everything after. And now I'm just grateful that I never even went back. Like, something was really telling me not to pick up the phone when all of this was going on. And I'm just thankful now that I didn't pick up the phone, because all the stuff that's going on now, like, you was really a snaky. You was really that. That was your true colors. But I really looked past that because I liked you. I looked past that because, you know, and that's just crazy. I genuinely do feel like he kept like trying me, y'all, and doing this and doing that, and then continuously calling me, because it's been a cycle with us for however long we were together, that like he would do stuff and I would take him back out, forgive him. And it was just a cycle with that. And I felt like he thought it was gonna be like that with this, but it was not like that. Like, I was genuinely tired of dealing with the same stuff. I was like mentally checked out, and it was like the same cycle over and over. Like, it was just too much for me. But now I'm gonna be single and I'm trying to move on with my life. And mind you, this video is to close that chapter out. More stuff has happened after this, and it does get 10 times crazier. If y'all want a part 2, then y'all would be sure to get this video over 1,000 likes. And comment down below what y'all think about the whole situation. If y'all think I'm wrong for moving the way I did move, because I know I'm not right for fighting her. I really do wish it never got to that. But I really do feel like I was being played with at the time. And I feel like it was just a lot of miscommunication. I feel like a lot of things could have been done differently. I just feel like a lot of stuff could have went a different way. But it went the way that it went because it was supposed to go that way. And yeah. So let me know below how y'all feel about this. And make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if y'all enjoyed this story time. And let me know if y'all want a part 2 about all the stuff that's been happening after that. And yeah, I'm gonna give it to y'all. I really hope y'all enjoyed this because I just really just gave y'all the tea. But it's more to the story. Bam Baby Lee is signing off, bitch.